You know, Algeria?
Algeria,
No,
nice one.
where are you from originally? Are you mixed?
My dad's Jamaican.
Okay.
Yeah,
And your
yeah,
mum
yeah.
English?
Mom's English, yeah.
Good. This is your first time here?
First time walking through, I like it, man.
It's surprising, isn't it?
It's fucking interesting, mate. It's very interesting.
You know, this place has been here for over 200 years.
Yeah, I know, I've heard.
Yeah, it's
I've heard,
crazy.
Yeah. I like people getting to express themselves.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. But you know what? I've been coming to this place for the last 13 years.
Yeah.
The first time I came here, of course, I didn't debate. I didn't, because I didn't have knowledge. Islamically speaking, before you get involved in discussion, you have to have a knowledge. Understand? That is the first thing that we have to. Knowledge before action and speech. Okay? But to be honest, it's changed. Before, I used to have a nice discussion. Because you know, it's not about coming here just shouting or...
That's what I used to do.
Yeah, sometimes it's too much. You know, coming here, like me personally, that's my belief. I believe I have the truth. Islam is the truth, yeah? So when I speak to any guy, I'm not gonna start shouting at him. I'll tell him, listen, the reason I believe Islam is the truth, because this proof, that proof, you understand? So I'm saying, so what is your belief?
I believe.
You believe in God?
I believe in God. I know God. Yeah.
So you believe there's a creator of the heavens and the earth?
Yeah, definitely.
And
I believe that the same God, it's the same God in the Bible, in the Quran, everything. I believe it's the universe. I believe it's you, it's me, everything.
Yes.
Everything.
So we as a Muslim, let me explain Islam to you. Okay. Islam, we believe, of course, like you and I, we believe there's a creator for the universe. Okay. We believe based upon the creator's wisdom and his mercy. And again, how do we know the wisdom of the creator? By the creation. You know the way we've been created. And I always mention this example, always, because you know, Allah told us in the Quran to reflect upon this, upon our own creation. We have eyebrows above our eyes. Why? Because the sweat contains salt, and it protects us from the sweat. Because if the sweat keeps going to your eye, it will damage it. We have a nose next to our mouth. Before you eat, smell food. Imagine your nose was next to your anal. You know, it's crazy. You know?
No good.
No, not good. You know, but you know, it's very bad. But you see, so look how the Creator created us. Likewise, we have what? Teeth in our mouth, not in our eyes. So that's why the Creator said in Arabic, they say, "Wafi anfusikum afala tubsirun." Within yourself, there is a science. What does it mean? A science? A science is like, you know, when you have a sign, tell you this way, Hyde Park. So you and I, we are a science directing to the Creator that He exists. Understand? So we say, based upon His wisdom and His mercy, He chose people amongst us to show us our purpose of life. Because every part of our body has a purpose. Understand? Let alone us as a whole. Okay? Now, logically speaking, the only one who knows about our purpose is the Creator Himself. For example, if I made a phone from scratch and there's no one made a phone before me, no one, never, ever. I'm the first person to make a phone from scratch. No one will know about the phone in detail and the purpose for it except I. You see what I'm saying? It's a logical argument. You see what I'm saying? That's why the Quran, the beauty of the Quran, it gives you this logical argument. So what we say, based upon it, God never left it up to our intellect and feelings to come to conclusion what is the best way to worship Him. Why? Because we have different feelings. We have different conclusion. I said to you know what? The best way to worship the Creator by smoking drugs. Another person said, no. The best way to worship the Creator by sleeping whole day. Another person said other things. So logic dictates the one who will tell us about our purpose is the Creator. How He did it? He chose people amongst us from our kind. Not from, because we believe in the angels, we believe in the jinn mean the different creation. So He chose people amongst us as human beings. But again, the Creator knows some people are going to claim to be prophets of His, but they are liars. So now the question, how can we differentiate between a true prophet and a false prophet?
Who is the false prophet?
That's what I'm saying. Watch this. We as a human beings, it's easy for us to differentiate between physicist and a fake one. Easy to differentiate between psychologist and a fake one. Okay? Let alone between a prophet and a fake one. Because logic dictates the most high, the most wise, He will not send the prophets and messengers without giving them something which is distinct to them to differentiate them from the rest of the people. So we say there is characteristics of the true prophet, which the opposite will be false prophets. True prophets, they are known amongst their nation to be truthful and honest people. Why? Why they have to be honest and truthful? Because the logic dictates that if someone is a liar, imagine you're a king, okay? and you want to send someone to convey the message to me, yeah? You will not choose a liar to convey your message. You will choose someone who is a truthful person.
Totally.
Correct? Yeah. We're not wiser than the Most High. So the Most High will not choose a liar, because why? If it's a liar, if you can hold a minute, brother, the lies. You're gonna blind the brother, bro. So what I would say, bro, yeah? So the people who have excuse against God by saying, this man is a liar, now he's claiming to be a prophet of God. He's just getting worse. That's the first one. Second one, they come with the same teachings. Why? Because they came from the same one.
Same place.
That's it. Totally, from the same creator. That's why when you look to Moses, Jesus, Abraham, Noah, Jacob, Isaac, Ishmael, Daniel, Jeremiah, all of them came, and Prophet Muhammad, all of them came with the same message and the same foundation. What is the foundation? Worship one God alone. And worship Him according to His will.
Okay.
Which is the Prophet that He was sent.
Okay.
Prophet Muhammad never met Jesus when they were preaching, but they came with the same teaching. Prophet Muhammad never met Moses while they were preaching, but they came with the same teaching. How? Because why? They came from the same God. The third one, they come with the prophecies. Okay? They prophesied about the future. And also, they prophesied about they will say things about the past. Okay? They say things about the past, which is from the unseen, knowledge of the unseen, yeah? Now, also, they come with the miracles. Also, God will aid them. Okay, now let us analyze that. I'm not speak about Abraham or Jesus, but I'm going to speak about Prophet Muhammad. If I establish with tangible proofs and logical arguments that Muhammad is a true prophet, logic dictates we should believe what he came with. You with me? Why? I'll give you an example. It's true. That's why the Most High will not choose a liar to convey his message. Now, Prophet Muhammad, he was known amongst his nations, not just amongst his nations, amongst the historians, the likes of Bernard Shaw. Bernard Shaw was a historian from Ireland. Okay, there's many historians spoke about Prophet Muhammad, and they say this man, he was known to be honest, trustworthy, truthful. Watch this. Prophet Muhammad show you his honesty and his truthfulness. Once Prophet Muhammad was in Medina and his son passed away, died. What happened? Eclipse took place. And eclipse, you know, there's type of eclipse take place every 30 years or 300 years. So his companions, they never witnessed eclipse in their life. Okay? So when they saw eclipse, they said the reason that is happening because his son passed away. Bro, you know and I know, if someone is a liar, he will try to utilize any opportunity to prove that he's a prophet. What Prophet Muhammad did, he didn't say, yes, you see, I told you I'm a prophet of God. Look, my son died, look what happened. He said, no. What happened has nothing to do with no one's birth and no one's death. That is from the science of God. When you see it, rush to the prayer. So if he was a liar, what he would do? Another example, the Arab pagans, they used to look up to the Jews, Israelites, in Medina, okay? So they went to ask a question about Prophet Muhammad. They say it because you people are familiar with the Prophet's messengers, okay? We have someone claiming to be Prophet of God. They said to them, go back and ask him these 3 questions. First one, what is the soul? The second one, ask him about a man in the past, he traveled around the world, okay? Likewise, ask him about a group of people, something happened to them, young people, something happened to them in the past. So the Arab pagans came to Prophet Muhammad, and again, sorry for taking your time. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me time. So they came to Prophet Muhammad. They said to him, you claim to be prophet of God. We're going, it's like operation, isn't it?
Yeah, not like
yeah. So they said to Prophet Muhammad, you claim to be a prophet of God. There's 3 questions for you. So they asked the questions about the soul. What is the soul? The nature of soul. What is the man, the person in the past that traveled around the world? Who is he? And what happened to young boys in the past? Prophet Muhammad said, I will answer tomorrow. By tomorrow I'll give you the answer. But he forgot to say, by God's permission. Because everything happens by God's permission. What happened? He never received the revelation from the Creator. The Arab pagans said, you know what? That is our clear proof. This man is a liar. He said he will give us the proof tomorrow. And 15 days have passed and no answer. If he was a liar, what would he have done? He would make up an answer anyway. Because he's a liar. If I'm a liar, I will make up any answer. But what happened? Because he doesn't speak from his own desires. He speaks from the revelation. So what happened after 15 days? God revealed to him. As for the nature of the soul, no one knows its nature except God. If he's a liar, he will make up an answer. The second one is about Dhul Qarnayn, the man with the two horns. The one who historically is known, they differ who was he. Some say it was Alexander, but it was not Alexander. Dhul Qarnayn, the man with two horns, was another person, a righteous man, who traveled around the world. And he ruled the whole world. Yeah? The third one, a group of people. This happened after Jesus, the Christ, the Messiah. Happened after him, young boys. There was young boys that they were worshipping God alone, and the kings they tried to harm them. So what they did, they left the area and they went in the cave to seclude themselves. So again, what I'm showing you here, anyone who has a sound reasoning and natural creation, we can analyze the Bible of Prophet Muhammad. You can see this man, no way he was a liar. Because there was many situations when he could have lied, but he was honest. For example, another one, Prophet Muhammad about his prophecies. Prophet Muhammad lived 1,400 years ago, brother. He said there will come a time when you see the barefoot Arab man competing in building tall buildings. Well, you have to understand, when the Prophet Muhammad mentioned that, those Arab pagans in Mecca and Medina, they were not known to do that. And now let me ask you if you know, where is the tallest building in the world?
I remember it's
Dubai. So who's competing with them? Saudi. So the question you ask yourself, hold a minute, this man lived in the middle of the desert 1,400 years ago.
The prophecy was right.
So I'm saying, another prophecy, which is so powerful. Even me, wallahi, yeah, you know what it is, wallahi, Allah, so by God. I read it once, but I keep reading it. It's so powerful. He said, a man will invent a lie. A man will invent a lie, yeah? A man will invent a lie, okay? By the evening, his lie will reach far east, far west. Let's understand this statement of Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad said that in a time, in order for you to travel from London to Birmingham, it will take you days. Let alone your lie will spread far east, far west in the same day. So now what happened? Invent a lie, make up a lie, put it in WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, will reach China. Bro, how does man do that? You know what I'm saying? It's so powerful. Another one I will give you, because why? What I want to show you, brother, we as a Muslims, we don't believe Islam is the truth.
What's he shared with you, like the goodness, and how's he benefited your life?
Now I will come to it. Benefit my life. Prophet Muhammad came with 5 things to preserve life. So anything that harm life is forbidden in Islam. So as a Muslim,
so it shows. So all these terrorists, they're not Muslims.
Thank you, brother.
Exactly. This is the thing that all these guys trying to say.
Brother, I'm here, and you can see my videos. I've been warning against them for a long time. Not me, my teachers. My teachers in the 90s, they warned against Bin Laden. When Bin Laden, some Western European countries was working with him, our teachers and our scholars warned against him. Rather, Prophet Muhammad prophesied about them as well. He prophesied about these people, you understand? So my point, so Prophet Muhammad prophesied about them as well. So my point here is that when you look to his Prophet Muhammad came, so life. So life, yeah, preserving life. Anything harm life, and justice forbidden. In Islam, yes, there is a war to establish peace. Because some people, the only way for you to make them understand is by stopping them by force. Because some people, they will kill innocent people. So Islam teach you the way you respect your life, respect people's life.
You see?
Prophet Muhammad came with anything that harm the intellect is forbidden. Imagine, I know alcohol harms my intellect. Why I'm going to harm something which God has given me? Because that's one of the faculties that for us to utilize to reflect upon the creation, to reflect upon God's teaching. So anything harm the intellect of Islam is forbidden. Likewise, wealth. Anything that harm the wealth, meaning we're not allowed to misuse or abuse the wealth. Gambling is haram in Islam. You know, in this country, not just many European countries, you know how many people, families are suffering from their brother or their son or their father because of gambling. He will see anything in the house just play with gambling or to gambling. Islam says no, that's forbidden. Okay? Likewise, Islam came to preserve lineage. Fornication is forbidden in Islam. Adultery is forbidden. Why? You don't like someone. Now I'm speaking to you because I spoke to you before. Imagine.
After that,
yeah, I'll talk to after. Yeah. Imagine I come to you.
You spoke to me before?
Yeah, I spoke to you.
Bro, let him speak, man.
We'll have an open conversation. I'm interested to hear what.
Yeah, I was speaking to him, but the point here is that Prophet Muhammad came, a man came to Prophet Muhammad, a young boy. He said, allow me to fornicate. So a man came to Prophet Muhammad and said, allow me to fornicate. Prophet Muhammad said, would you like it for your sister? Someone to fornicate with your sister, then tell her. He said, no. So would you like it for your mother? He said, no. Would you like it for your auntie? He said, no. He said, would you like it for your family? People do not like it for their family. And Prophet the man, he said, oh, Prophet Muhammad, pray to Allah, supplicate to save him. So then, finish, okay? Also, Prophet Muhammad said, if you love a woman, marry her. Because well, when you marry her now, you know she has the right over you. You know if you start misusing her and abusing her, she will take it to court. But if she's just a girlfriend, you can do whatever you like. She has no proof that you're a husband. You can have children, whatever you want to do. You know, just misuse it. So the point here, Islam affects not just me, societies. Islam came to people, they used to bury their daughters alive. The Arab pagans, they used to believe if you have a girl, it's embarrassing. It's crazy, bro. So they used to bury her alive. Prophet Muhammad came and said, no. The way you have a right to live, she has a right to live. You know, Allah said, وَإِذَا الْمَوْءُودَةِ سُئِلَتْ بِأَيِّ. Listen to this verse, yeah? Allah said, وَإِذَا الْمَوْءُودَةُ سُئِلَتْ بِأَيِّ ذَنْبٍ قُتِلَتْ. When the small baby or the girl, little girl, should be questioned why they killed you. You know, why they've been killing a girl, you understand? Prophet Muhammad came to people, they used to drink alcohol is like water to them. Even there's a poet said, he said, if I drink alcohol, when I die, bury me next to a tree. You know, there's a tree which is a type of tree that you can get alcohol from. Yeah? He said, bury me next to it in order for my vein to suck in the veins of the tree just to get alcohol. They're crazy, so alcohol. Came and he changed their life. They used to fight each other because of cows. War. He came, he made them brothers and sisters. If you study Prophet Muhammad's biography, how he changed the Islamic society, one of the great civilization in history was Islamic civilization, which is in Andalusia, Spain, Portugal, and France, part of France. You know? So my point, that society. What about me? What about me?
What year was that?
Islamically speaking.
What year was that?
If you allow me to answer.
What year was that?
92 Islamic calendar.
What?
92 Islamic calendar. You know Islamic calendar?
1992.
Yeah, no. Islamic calendar mean, according to the Islamic year, after Prophet Muhammad passed away, not 92, like say 80 years after Prophet Muhammad passed away.
What year was that?
I don't know year.
You're talking something that you cannot prove.
He just told you 80 or 80.
I'm a abide to follow Christian calendar. I know according to my calendar. Okay, it was 7th century. Yeah, a big after Jesus. Yeah, that's it. So my point here is, even me changed my life. Me personally, I don't like to talk about my past. No, because
What's wrong with
you know,
with me?
don't extend him. Okay, I've done what I've done in the past. As I say, I've done that and I've been there, you know. But I've changed my life. You know, I'm a married man. I look after my children. I love my wife. I look after her. You know what I'm saying? And now Islam teaches me that, look, don't steal money from people. That's forbidden. Don't rob the people. That is forbidden. You're not alive. Don't change me. But that is my personal experience, which does not prove Islam is an absolute truth. That's why my argument to begin with was showing you an absolute universal proof to show you Islam is the religion of the creator of the
How do you believe that as a humanity we can come together? Do you believe we all have to worship Islam, or do you believe we can synchronize our religions or something? Because this is the same thing that Christians say. They say you have to come to Jesus, you have to come this way. Islam say you have to come this way.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. How are we gonna
okay,
unify?
First of all, now if we want to be united, then let us analyze. Imagine I said, you want to be united? You want to have good society? Okay, let us follow that example. Which example? The example of the Arab pagans who used to kill each other for nothing. Kill each other, war. Okay? Crazy stuff. How they changed? They changed by following Islam. So as a person, it's very interesting because that's what I want to do. Because logically speaking, brother, if you want people to unite, the only person that should unite us is the creator. Because that's what I'm saying. Because if I leave it to my feeling and your feeling, we're going to differ. Because you're going to tell me, okay, why should I follow your feeling? Why don't you follow my feeling? You know what I'm saying? We'll start fighting. Because remember, we don't want to talk about something in theory. We want to talk about something in the reality. Okay? So in the reality, there is over a billion people. Okay? So Islamically speaking, when you look at the teaching of Islam, came to tell you, look, I'll give you an example. Prophet Muhammad said, woe to the person. Woe means there's a punishment for him who goes to his bed, sleeping, and his belly full, while his neighbor hungry. So as a Muslim, if you call them in it, I have to check my number. My neighbor. Yeah? Prophet Muhammad said, the Muslim nation is like a wall. You know the wall? The bricks hold one another.
Good.
Prophet Muhammad said, the Islamic nation is like a body. If any part of the body feel pain, the rest of the body feel pain. And the Prophet Muhammad said, you will never believe, you never have correct belief until your love for your brother and your sister or your love for yourself. So when you read this teaching, without any doubt, it's going to affect you. And that will help you to implement it. Now, I don't like people to rob me. I don't like people to kill my brother. I don't like people to make my mother cry because my brother got stabbed. Same thing, people that don't like it. So why I'm going to go around carrying a knife and stabbing people?
That's the thing, a lot of people aren't walking the talk.
That's what I'm saying, there's a problem. But again, that's why Allah mentioned in the Quran, the characteristics of the hypocrite who say something that's not implemented. We're not perfect, of course, we try our best. Prophet Muhammad said, for example, he said, smiling is a charity. But in our society, if you smile, you're scared, you're shook. That's why you're smiling. No, Islam teach you, smile in your brother's face. If you smile at me, smile, peace. But if I screw at me like I killed your mother or something like that, you see what I'm saying? So Prophet Muhammad teaches us what? Holistically, when you understand Islam without any doubt, not because as I'm a Muslim, is the best way of life. What I said to you so far, does it make sense?
Totally, man. It sounds good.
So I'm saying, well, let me ask you something. I always mention this example many times. Yeah, I'm having a nice discussion with you, respectful discussion.
Totally.
Okay, I say, you know what? No, I'm a billionaire. I'm a trillionaire. I'm gonna give you £2 million as a gift. You know, what would you say to me at least?
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. £2 million is big money, bro. If you go Jamaica,
money. I do a lot
you know what I'm saying?
that,
Jamaica, I have brothers in Jamaica. You go Jamaica, nice house. You know what I'm saying? Now I will give you £2 million. I will give you £2 million on the condition, give me your 2 eyes.
No, it's not worth it, is it?
Not worth
The
it.
best things are like the free.
That's how I'm saying. Your eyes is valuable. So why don't we thank the one who gave us eyes for free?
Totally, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But another
Totally.
question I will ask you, brother, if you want to buy a gift for your mother, would you buy a gift that your love or your mother love? Your mother love. Likewise, if you want to be grateful to the Creator who has given us and worship Him, we should worship Him the way He loves.
Totally.
That's why He sent the prophets and messengers.
Totally, and in a way,
Sorry.
sorry.
I want to come back to one point.
Yeah.
You mentioned about Christians, they say come to Jesus, correct? Because people ask, what about the other religion? Let's analyze
Well,
that.
I was going to say
Let
about
us.
this.
Don't worry, I know. You know, we are connected. Christianity, Jesus. Okay, now, brother, you tell me, as a human being with the sound reasoning, God, eternally perfect. Okay, He's perfect. However, the same God who is eternally perfect, He became a baby, and a woman had to take care of him, had to breastfeed him. That doesn't make any sense. That's contradiction.
Why is that?
Why is it contradiction? Because if God is eternally perfect, self-sufficient, meaning eternally is not in need of no one. If you tell me,
But what if everything is itself? So then it's self-sufficient because the mother is one with itself, so it's self-sufficient for its mother.
no, but it's not.
It's one.
No.
It's one.
You believe unity? Let me see if you believe.
Technically, like-
you believe? No. There's no unity existence.
There's no unity.
Yeah, exists unity meaning that whatever you see is God. Whatever you see is God.
Yeah. That's what I believe.
No, there's a group in Islam called Sophia, extreme Sophia. They believe of that. They believe whatever you see in reality is God.
That's what I believe as well.
That's not true. You know why?
Why is that not true?
I'll tell you what,
Why is
that's
it
a
not
good
true?
question. The
Why?
fact that you have ability different than mine, that shows you we are different, we are separate.
Totally, we're separate.
Yeah, we are not one then.
No, of course we are. But say we're different.
Yeah.
We came from say the Big Bang, whatever. That's one perspective of it.
Just say God created us. Just make it clear.
God created us.
Yes, that's
the
it.
science says Big Bang. Some people say the
Regardless,
word
let us
God.
say what we believe.
So we came from this one point. Everything has expanded in the universe from this one point. So we all started as one thing. So even the bit a million light years over that side is one with this point over here. So me and you are actually unified in
mean,
one. That
are
is
you
in
saying
God.
we are
We are
created
unified
from
in the spirit of God. That is what unifies us, like the universe.
No, because we have to be very clear. You know, in Islam,
Yeah.
we have to be very clear with terms that we use. Because sometimes maybe you use a term that you have different intention behind it, and maybe I will misunderstand what you're saying. So I thought you're talking about unity of existence, that whatever exists in the reality is God, nothing except God. That is not true.
I believe that.
But my point here is, if this is the case, then the fact that you have different abilities than mine, then you're not God and I'm not God.
What about two flowers?
I'm saying.
Two flowers, like say two flowers. Their abilities are different.
Before that, the fact that when your father have intercourse with your mother, it has nothing to do with you. You're not there. It's not touching you. It's touching you. Understand? Or after an example. Or when you go to the bathroom, that's not your brother going to the bathroom. We can see clearly we are separated in our thinking, in our ability. However,
physically we're separated.
However, we've been created with the same creator. However, we came from same source. I agree with you.
Totally.
And Allah mentioned that in the Quran. Oh mankind, you know.
And that source is unity.
We have created you from one soul, male and female, which is Adam and Eve. All of us will go back to one man and one woman. Okay? So that's, but to say we are, because what you have to understand, bro, yeah? Before we speak about God, logic dictates the only way to know what God wants and what God is by going back to learning or by taking it from God.
Okay.
If I've never seen your father and you never told me about your father, I cannot just have a guess. Your father was a soldier. Your father was shot. You tell me, you don't even know my father, let alone about the unseen, the creator. That's why I was saying you, the logic dictates the only way to worship the creator through his will. That's why he sent the prophets and messengers.
Okay.
Understand?
But my perspective is that the divine lives within inside each of us. So we can access, I guess, what God would like or what they want for humanity.
But the fact that we are
us,
different.
Because of from our hearts. Like
Okay.
Jesus or Muhammad would probably say the same thing, like you need to go through your heart, that's what Jesus would say.
No, I think what you're saying, there's some truth what you're saying. We believe something called al-fitra. What is the fitra? Natural inclination. What is natural inclination? Every Prophet Muhammad said, every baby is born with a natural inclination. What is natural inclination? We know naturally we should worship the creator. Naturally, okay? We know naturally I should not oppress someone, okay? This is called natural inclination, which God created us with it. Naturally we know what is good, what is bad. However, not in detail. Naturally I know I should be good to my father and my mother, but who has more right than me? Naturally I should be good to people, but who has more priorities? The people or the creator? So Islam, God sent the revelation to explain to you in detail. That's why we believe this natural inclination is a padlock. And the only key that opens that padlock is the key of Islam. Why? Because Islam goes with sound reasoning. There is one God perfect all the time. Based upon his wisdom and his mercy, created the creation for reasons. To worship him, to be grateful to him. Likewise, for him to implement his names and attributes. Mercy, forgiveness, love. Likewise, as a test. This life is a test, bro. You understand? So we don't have enough time to be in this life. We're soon gonna die, and we're gonna return to the Creator. And the Creator, based upon His mercy, create paradise. If you follow His teaching, believe all the prophets and messengers, then the outcome is paradise, better than the world and what is in it. If you go against His teaching, based upon His anger, they create the hellfire because He's just. So what I would say to you, bro, that again, that what I say to you, my point here is that when you look to the teaching of Islam, it goes in line with the sound reasoning, and you said it makes sense. But again, sometimes Satan, the devil, can come in, try to whisper to us, try to give us another teaching. If the teaching is clear, if Islam is clear, it is I am devil.
There's a wobble on the devil like this, man. You're not talking no sense.
Why is that talk sense?
You're not talking.
Well, what's your beliefs, man? I want to hear your beliefs.
I want to know. I want to ask if all of us are the same. All nations, but do they have different nations?
We are. God mentioned we are all of us the same in a way that if you commit sin.
No. Nations. As we are now today.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah, we are.
Do we have different nations among men?
We have different nations. There's Algerian, there's Muslim nation, Jewish nation. We have different nations.
Can each nation speak about their personal nation and defend their nation rather than try to compile everyone together?
No, logic dictate is by going back to God.
No. That's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion.
Okay.
Do you follow the Bible?
Okay.
Let me. No, you can't just ask me
I
questions.
follow the Quran as well.
No, I ask you. Do you follow the Bible?
I follow the Quran as well.
Okay, the Quran. The Quran says that the Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet. Do you believe he's a true prophet?
I believe that he's a true prophet.
Okay. Now, if you believe he's a true prophet, then the Israelites, they are not the favorite nations anymore.
Why are they favoured?
They were favored because they were following Prophet Muhammad.
The thing is, this has been like a soap opera thing. Like he's telling you, he's trying to do this for the camera.
Don't divert. You said don't divert. You said you
I think you've outlined that you've met me before.
I did.
Yeah,
you can't remember. He was over there, and there's Leon. He was recording you, and you were speaking to one white guy. And I know you are a Hebrew Israelite.
That's what you're saying.
Are you Hebrew Israelites or not?
I can always decide to change.
Okay, if you change, so where are you today?
Yeah, but then
but you are Hebrew Israelites.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I've got a free mind.
Okay.
I could accept something he said 2 weeks ago. I could watch him on the video and I could say, you know what, he said something that really, you know.
I'll Salafi today.
I like
you see, the thing is that it's the mimicking and it's the.
I'm asking you a question.
Like I can. This is a thing.
That's a prophet as well.
No, I don't think so, man. Prophet doesn't believe in Trinity.
I don't think.
I don't know what he
I don't think that you can dictate anything from behind the camera.
Trinity believe in Jesus, God the Father is God, the Holy Spirit is God.
That's good to me.
We know God. How?
It's all aspects of the divine.
No, but you believe.
It's like breaking it down.
It's
like aspects.
Bro. Hold a minute.
Sorry.
They believe. Okay. Are you telling me? If God is perfect, no, if God is perfect, eternally perfect, understand, yeah? Where is eternally perfect? Mean he has no beginning, no end. All the times is perfect. All the time. If I tell you the same God that I believe all the times is perfect, but honest with the same breath, I will tell you he doesn't know the day of judgment. He has imperfection in his knowledge.
Come on.
If I tell you, if you say God, if you can say,
I'm saying,
you can't be talking the same. Right. If I say to you, God is perfect, has a perfect knowledge. He knows what happened in the past, what's happening now, what will happen in the future. Then I will tell you, you know what? The same God, I believe he has eternal knowledge. He doesn't know my name. Can he be the same God who has a perfect knowledge?
No.
You got spun out there, but
it doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. So how you believe? Christians believe Jesus to be God, okay?
And I mean, Jesus was connected to God like Muhammad. And he was saying, be like me. But he never said like worship me or anything.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you, brother, yeah? I'm saying the only religion that got in line with the sound religion, natural inclination, is Islam. That's why when I was talking about Islam, I never told you believe Islam is the truth because I was born a Muslim. Rather, I gave you tangible proof, logical proof to show you this man is a true prophet. If you accept Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet, logic dictate what should you do? Follow him.
Yeah. But what if there's other prophets as well? Like
I believe. Let me teach you. Islamic belief. You believe in one God. This is called pillars of faith. Believe in one God. Perfect God. Second one, believe in the angels. Gabriel, okay, and other angels. The third one, believing in the messengers. Jesus, Moses, any Muslim.
You're a messenger as well, man.
No, I'm a messenger in a way that I'm teaching, but I'm a messenger of God. Okay. I believe, listen to this. I believe Moses, Abraham, any Muslim does not believe in the messengers, the likes of Moses, Abraham, and Jacob, Isaac, then he's not a true Muslim. We believe.
What nation am I?
No, I don't like pictures, you know.
Do you know your
Amin, Baraka, that's why I make dua. I don't like pictures, why? I'm not the best role model. The best role model is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Me, I'm human being. Tomorrow if I make a mistake, you will look at him. You know what I'm saying? I should not take me as a role model. I'm not the role model. Seriously, I'm not joking, man. I try my best, yeah. So my point here is, listen to this, yeah. I believe if I was alive at the time of Jesus, the only way to get to God is by following Jesus' teaching. Before Jesus was Moses. Of course, there's prophets and messengers, but I'm going to mention the main ones, yeah? Before Jesus was Moses. I believe as a Muslim, if I was alive at the time of Moses, in order for me to become successful in my life and the hereafter, I have to say there's no one worthy of worship except Allah, and Moses is the messenger of Allah. Before Moses, Abraham. Now, the last prophet is Muhammad. So anyone wants to be successful in this life and the hereafter, the only way is to say there's no one worthy of worship except for Allah and Muhammad, the messenger of Allah. And that's what I'm saying.
I say that as well. But for example,
so you want to become Muslim then?
What if you were born in the jungle in Peru or something?
That's
you've got no
question.
idea about Allah. You've got no idea, so you connect in your own way.
That's a good question.
But just because if you don't know about this person, or Muhammad or Allah, the way you live your life
Where have you seen a black man show up on any white man?
No, listen to this. We as a Muslims believe. I'm loving this discussion. You know, I would love to speak to you for a long time. Why? Because you ask good questions and we speak to one another. Yeah, with respect. Now in Islam, Allah mentioned the Quran. I will say the Arabic and translate it. وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ رَسُولًا. Allah will never punish a nation until He sends a messenger or the message will reach them. Okay?
No, it's not.
Now, if someone lives in a jungle, never heard about Islam, I'm talking about after the sending of Prophet Muhammad, yes? He never heard about Islam. Then he dies. On the day of resurrection, God will not punish him directly. God will test him. Okay? Because why? God is going to test everyone. Because why? This is a test, and the outcome of the test, either paradise or the hellfire. So we have the best opportunity now, bro. You're alive. When you die and they put you inside the grave, it's too late. Allah said in the Quran, لَقَدْ جِئْتُمُونَ فُرَادًا كَمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَوَّلَ مَرَّةٍ وَتَرَكْتُمْ مَا خَوَّلْنَاكُمْ وَرَاءَ ظُهُورِكُمْ. Allah said, when the death comes to you, then you will die and return to us, just as we have created you in the beginning. You know, naked and by yourself. Allah said, and you left everything behind you. When you die, Prophet Muhammad said you will leave your wealth, your family. The only thing that goes with you inside the graveyard or inside the grave is your action, good or bad, and you'll be judged according. And the best good deed is to worship God according to His way. The most evil deed is to reject God and you worship Him according to your desires. So we believe as a Muslim, those guys, when they die, then they will be tested on the day of resurrection. But what I want you, bro, what's your name again? Sorry. MJ. What was MJ? Shamsi. Alright, MJ, nice to meet you, brother. What I said to you, MJ, focus on yourself. Allah said in the Quran, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَهْلِيكُمْ نَارًا. All you who believe, save yourself and your family from the fire. No, it's good to think about, because me as a Muslim, I care about you. That's why I'm preaching, I'm standing, my feet's getting cold. But Prophet Muhammad said, there's a narration that God said the angel to destroy the city. And he said, the angel said, oh Allah, there is a righteous man in there. He says, follow him first. Why? Because he knew the knowledge and he knew the truth, but he never conveyed it. You see? So what I say to you, MJ, if it's clear to you, makes sense to you, then I'm here to invite you openly to accept Islam and follow the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad. Because what I will tell you, if you establish Islam as the truth, then nothing goes against the absolute truth except the false. So I don't have to.
What you said resonates a lot with me. Like everyone feels right.
Yeah, but what
something feels right?
Which one doesn't feel? You think? Which one? Tell me which one you think doesn't feel right.
Doesn't feel right.
Yeah, go on. Feel free.
Well, there's definitely wrong in all religions. But there's also
that's general speech.
General
I'm
speech.
talking about Islam specific. Don't be shy. Look. I said it before in the camera, and people misunderstood me. I'm here. I have no problem for someone to say anything. No, of course. I'm a Muslim. These are make defend Prophet Muhammad and defend Islam. But I want people to not feel scared to speak out. Speak out whatever you have, and get Islam. Speak out. And I will clarify the truth. So whatever you think is Islam.
Personally, I don't know enough about Islam. I'm interested about following some of the things from the Quran. I'm interested about things. Obviously, the whole thing of the movement is the whole terrorist thing, which is, between my belief, people that are doing these things, they're not Islamic. If they're following Islam, then
MJ,
for example, this whole system is then finding someone to blame, Islam, aiming all the shots to distract people from the real problem.
But what we say to you, no, but what you have to be honest with, what we say to you, MJ, these guys, terrorists, extremists, they've been killing us in our country. I mean, you know how many bombs go off in Pakistan, in Algeria, in Morocco, in Indonesia, in Tunisia, and other countries. If these guys are doing it in the name of Islam, how come they have been killing more Muslims than anyone else? Doesn't make any sense. Rather, they're doing it for the sake of Satan. You see, Prophet Muhammad said in the war, in the war, 1-to-1 war, he said, do not kill women, do not kill children, do not kill a man in his temple. For example, I'm going to fight against a group, then I see a man in the church or in a synagogue. Islamically, I'm not allowed to harm him. See, so that is the teaching of Prophet Muhammad. Let alone pick up a knife, go on London Bridge, stabbing people coming to see Big Ben. That's a joke. They are nutter, they are crazy, they are mad people. Understand? So my point here is, I want you to be open if you think, I believe, not because I'm a Muslim, rather because Islam gives me listen, I read the Bible, I read many books, alhamdulillah. You can see the beauty of Islam, one of the miracles of Islam, that it goes in line with the sound reasoning and natural inclination. It resonates with your sound reasoning. You know what I'm saying? You should be grateful to your Creator. And the only way to be grateful to worship Him according to His will.
So can I just say, like for example, say all the Hindus, they all worship.
Bro, I'm asking you
part of the same God. It's the same. It's Jehovah, Allah.
No, they know.
It's all part of the same thing because there is only one God. So they're loving and appreciating their version of God, which is God. It doesn't matter who you call it.
Moses used with demons.
Bro, that's not the point.
I don't know about that.
Two demons.
But
Moses just God is Yahweh Elohim. Anything else?
Moses is God.
Demons.
Moses is God.
I don't know.
Moses, no, Moses of God. No.
Ah, okay. I'm speaking
Anyway, if you're worshiping God through any aspect of that, so
and get your principle.
I understand when you go. For example,
for
for the Hindu that's worshiping God, so devoted to God, but they don't know about obviously Muslim Islam is
they don't know.
But they're still worshiping God. What's bad with that?
MJ is not about worshiping God. It's about how you do it the correct way. Imagine saying.
If it's from the heart, that's the correct way. I've got to say.
Again, we agree. And they agree that logically speaking, logic dictates the best way to worship the Creator is from the Creator, not from ourselves, because we have different feelings. And we know there's Christians, Hindus, Sikhs, and for the sake of argument, Hinduism is not a religion, it's a philosophy. And you cannot even prove that teaching came from God.
Well,
they have a wrong gap.
I think the proof's in the pudding, to say the term. The proof's in the pudding, if they're singing amazing mantras to God and you're getting this high vibe, just like the beautiful songs from the Quran,
recitation,
beautiful as well, the recitation.
Yeah, but it's not about singing.
They get you into a high vibration to reach that.
I met people, they say smoking drugs when I smoke cannabis. It makes me connect with God and it makes me feel good. Doesn't mean cannabis is good. Still cannabis is of God.
Do you not think it's of God?
No.
Cannabis is of God.
No. As I said, God gave good things here to test us. Because in order for God to test us, it must be there is evil and good. Because if there's only
Why is
good,
it not good? Why is it not good?
Because I told you this life is a test. I agree with. You understand? This life is a test.
It's a test, but it's also a blessing. It's also a blessing.
When you use it in the correct way, it becomes a blessing. But when you use it in the correct incorrect way, it becomes a curse. Understand? So what I'm saying to you that our
It's from God for you to choose.
yes, for you to
How it's from God for you to choose how you believe.
we're not allowed to force no one to accept Islam. Rather, Islam, Allah said, لا إكراه في الدين. لقد تبين الرشد من الغي. Okay? Allah said there is no compulsion in religion. Shuf, guidance has become distinct from misguidance. Allah said to Prophet Muhammad, وَمَا عَلَى الرَّسُولِ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ. What is upon the messenger to convey the message? However, Allah mentioned the Quran. On the day of resurrection, many people they will say, woe to me. And I'll go back to Jesus. Jesus was not Christian, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? Jesus worshiped God. Moses never, in the Old Testament, there is no religion called Judaism. You see? And every religion, Judaism goes back to Judah. Christianity, Christ. But Islam is not great to any human being. Islam means in English submission to the Creator of the heaven and the earth. I will have any questions to have a class now. But I will give you
What were you doing in the class?
What
is it?
My
Thank you,
class
man. Appreciate it.
is my own identity as a kid. I've been reading a lot. Look, I don't finish this. This is a nice book. This is called This Islam. For a non-Muslim out there, this is Islam.
Thank you, man. Where's your class?
I was translation.
I've just got one of these. I've just got my Quran. So what are we teaching?
I teach, so my class today is Polish for the teacher Pakistan. You're more than welcome to come in your mic. Go eat together. You for Manchester.
I've got things to do now, yeah.
No problem.
But
But whilst you read and study more.
Yeah.
Because as I said to you, look, God gave good one, and always Allah should look at أفلا يعقلون أفلا يتفكرون أفلا يفقهون. You did not reflect. You did not think. Or أفلا يتدبرون. You do not ponder. Allah said in the Quran إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والأرض ربنا ما خلقت هذا باطلا سبحانك فقنا عذاب النار. The meaning of the verses, Allah said within the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alteration of day and night, it is a sign for people's understanding. Those who worship God while they are standing, while they are laying down. Okay? Also Allah mentioned in the Quran about the miracle of the Quran. You know, there's many teachings that describe to Prophet, but how can we be so sure those teachings truly God but no, okay? We need the Quran, okay? Which the Quran came with. I asked this question to many people, and maybe you're calling this is the last one, and there you go. There is many holy scriptures out there, many holy books, but we know the only book that it has been memorized by 100 million of people, word by word, letter by letter, is what?
Would you say That doesn't mean anything.
No, tell me why. No. That's okay. Now why? Imagine you and I, we don't know Chinese, and we memorize a book in Chinese. Can that happen?
If you learn Chinese.
If you learn Chinese, but now we know in Africa, in China, in Bangladesh, in other countries, there is a Muslim they don't know Arabic language, but they know Quran word by word, letter by letter. What is amazing about it? When they recite the Quran, even if some of them know the Arabic language, they will make mistakes in grammar, okay, or in pronunciation. But when they read the Quran, they read it perfectly. It's like you and I, or it's like me. You give me a poem of Shakespeare. Shakespeare's poem is very hard, but you know what? I will read it perfectly, pronunciation perfectly. Then you give me English dictionary, I read it perfectly. Then when I start having normal conversation with you, I say me no go in, you no come in, me no go behind you, start speaking broken English. You think I'm taking a mic? You tell me, hold a minute, you just read English Shakespeare's poem perfectly, English dictionary perfectly. Now when we start having a conversation, you speaking badly English, okay? Now with the Quran, that's the beauty. Allah mentioned the Quran 1,400 years ago. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. We have made Quran easy for people to memorize it. Is it not enough, or is it not the time for people to recognize that, to understand that, to reflect upon that? Because I will tell you, if 100 million people memorize the Quran word by word, letter by letter, that book will never change. Because I can change what I'm writing, A, O, E, but everyone will say, no, Shamsi is A, B, C. So that's one of the miracles of the Quran, and there's many miracles of the Quran, the prophecies, even the Prophet Muhammad, the Quran mentioned that all Prophet Muhammad used description is in the Old Testament. And we can go back to Isaiah 42, and the clearly speaks of Prophet Muhammad. What I would say to you, MJ, this is a clear, overwhelming proof and evidences to establish that Prophet Muhammad is a true prophet. If you do believe that, you should accept Islam, and whatever about the other thing, I will tell you, look, if this is absolute truth, then whatever I go against it is a falsehood. If MJ is in London on Sunday, 6 o'clock, if anyone tell me no, he's in Manchester at the same time, the same day, that is a lie. You understand? Because absolute truth are here. So Islam is absolute truth based upon knowledge, evidences, and certainty.
Totally, man. I appreciate your work that you're doing for
Inshallah, take care. Inshallah,
How do I find this on YouTube?
Okay, that's our channel called Do You As Dawah. Do You As Dawah. Yeah, let me give it to you.
What I'll say to everyone watching, be open to be open to what resonates with you, and open to all religions.
Yeah, use what we say.
Use your heart, use your mind.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Islam goes in line with those two things.
I don't find this on
Yeah, go do US. Dawah.
Oh, but the tribe is not like that. It's not like this.
US. Dawah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
One
That's our
generation.
channel. You can subscribe to it, inshallah. Yeah, that's it. That's the rule. It's all my videos here.
Nice one, brother. Nice
If you want to contact us, please do contact us. And please, it would be good to read the book and contact us about give us feedback. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Allah bless you all. And we ask Allah to guide you to the truth.